Hey, what's going on, guys? DJ Hess here, bringing you guys a triple Moab gameplay. I believe it's 104 in 4, and I do not know who this is from. Unfortunately, this is one of those videos that somebody sent me this, and I said I'd check it out. I checked it out, and then I lost the tweet. I'm not really sure where it went. So if this is your gameplay, please send me a message, and I will put your link in the description for your channel. And I swear this was from a subscriber's, and then he had like a cousin or something like that actually got this gameplay that said that I could actually use a game. So let me know, and I'll add it in. But I basically, it was just such a decent, it was such a good gameplay that I couldn't pass up the opportunity to post this one. I really thought it was kind of just crazy. I mean, a freaking triple Moab, dude. I don't know. Like, I struggle so hard just to even get one. I think I have about 30 under my belt right now. And, yeah, and this dude pulls off 3 of them in one game. So, pretty crazy. Nice, effective use of the C4 right here. And it's something I've never really got into using as well as the C4. But, what gun is he using here? Is this the PP or is this the, MP? I don't know which one this is. I'll have to check. Yeah, it's the MP5. So that's pretty impressive as well. Like, it's not a very typical class to get a Moab in, and somebody threw down some ballistic vests, which is great. It's always nice to be able to grab those. You know, it always feels like the vests don't do anything for me, but you see right there, he just survived that that grenade because of it. And I don't know if they ever buffed him since the beginning of the game or not, but it sure as heck feels like it. Because when the vests first came out with all the lag and stuff, it didn't feel like it did anything. Anyway, so yeah, this is again just a great, crazy gameplay. I mean, triple spray after triple spray, and that was a double, but I mean, it really was a triple. You ended up getting 3, and I don't know if he has like, it doesn't look like he's running with a full party or anything. He's just pulling off just some crazy gameplays. And look at all these guys here. You notice how many that were in the area, and you see him back off a little bit, and he pulled off a couple kills and backed off again. But it was that vest again that saved him. So if he didn't have that, I'm pretty sure he would have died right there. And because of all the explosives that were just everywhere. But this is what I would consider a great gameplay. I mean, just crazy action-packed, running through these guys and just, I don't even know, dude. Right here, this guy was in final stand. I mean, this video is like 11 minutes long, but in my opinion, it's worth watching the whole thing because he's just going in on these guys and letting them have it. So he changed up his classes. It looks like here he has the ACR now for the second Moab. I'm not sure if he uses for a second or third one, but pretty crazy. The first one was with the MP5, which is just, I don't know if it's an underrated gun, but it's not very good in my opinion. Usually people use the MP7 or the UMP from what I've been noticing, or the PP. Like, there's just lots of other choices. So the MP5 or whatever was an interesting one to be able to pull out that first Moab off with. You can see right now he's just trying to figure out where the spawns are, because they kind of double capped. They have A and C, so it's like they could be spawning on either side of the map at this point. And he's just trying to kind of track them down from what I gather. And now he's out here at A. You can see that there's, so whenever the spawns are flipped like this and they're like A and C, I mean, 1 or 2 people can spawn here and there on your side of the spawns, even though, like, it's just really painful. So that's why it's always best to have 2 flags. If you have 3, then again, they just spawn wherever. But if you get them in a nice little spawn trap, then at just 1 flag or whatever, then you don't have to worry about that as much. So it's always better when you have a team that knows that concept. So you're not sitting here holding down an area and then get like spawned on, like dude spawns right behind you and kills you. But yeah, it looks like they're all spawning inside the building now. There, at least 2 or 3 of them are at this point. And I think that's because, yeah, that's because they have B now. So it's going to be kind of pushing up. This is a tough spot to be in that he's in right here. If they're spawning, because they'll spawn and down and straight down in that building right down there. And if they spawn right down there, like, you kill, it's just like, it's like wave after wave of enemies, which can be good if you're really trying to kill horror, but it can also overwhelm you if your team isn't around. And man, it's just crazy. Like, there's a nice C4 kill right there. It's just crazy how he just pulls out double kill after double kill and doesn't get killed. Like, these guys, it's like they're just running around like with uh, with silly putty or something and not using anything to kill him. I don't know. So right now he's just hunting around trying to figure out his second Moab here, and you can see where the motion sensor is. It always helps him um, to be able to figure out where the enemies are, and it does help also that these guys, a lot of them aren't running assassin, because you can see a lot of the red dots on the screen. So it's just like it's in my opinion, it's not luck that you got this game, but if you look at like the different types of games that you can have, there's a lot of times where they wear there's a lot of guys that wear assassin dead silence, and you just get flanked really, and you don't even know it. And that's really the times that I usually die is where the guy just spawns right behind me with assassin and dead silence. I'm just like, where did this guy come from? And then all of a sudden I get killed. Right here you can see him flank the spawn. Just a crazy kill feed right here. And then he retreated. I thought that was smart. And they spawned right on the upper side. At least one of them did. So well played again. You can see that they're I think they're coming up. Yeah, they're coming up the backside over here. And I don't even know again where those guys are looking. They're looking at the corner. It just it's beyond me. But it's not to discredit the gameplay by any means, because some of the people that he's playing don't know what the heck they're doing. But again, those motions. Look at all the motion sensors on the map. I mean, these guys have full control of or full visibility. Maybe not full control because the other team is flipping spawns left and right. But they have full visibility with all of the motion sensors, which can be extremely helpful. I bet he's looking for a vest here in a sec again to get another vest. And he knows he's very close to his second Moab right here, so he's kind of playing it safe and waiting for this last kill or so, I believe. I'm assuming there's just one more because he was on a pretty big streak already, so he has to be coming close. But half the battle, man, it's maybe he has a couple more. That was 3, and he still has to go here. Half the battle is just trying to figure out the spawns. Once you understand the spawns and everything, the game makes it a little bit easier. And some maps are a lot more difficult to predict than other ones. And this guy right here had assassin on, and he didn't see him. He ran right past him, luckily, and pushed out a little bit too far in the spawn, and then instantly died. But for him, that was okay because they can start off with another kill streak. So well played with that respect. Again, this is kind of a long gameplay, but the way that they maneuver around the map is impressive. They're just running around. Looks like he's going to get overwhelmed right here again, but played it smart and backed up, and refreshed a little bit, and now all of a sudden he's on a 5 kill streak, and now he's flanking him right here. There's another guy up top. That was crazy. That was crazy. Very, very good timing. He got spawned on again, and the 2 guys were right behind him, and he drop shot, ended up killing those guys. And now I know that they spawn in the upper area of where they're coming down those stairs right there. I know they spawn down there, so it can be really tricky. You can see all of them coming down there, and this is a perfect spot to be picking those guys off, especially with marksman. You can see so much further than without marksman. And now he's just pushing up again. So it's dangerous pushing up in this area when people are spawning here, and he's lucky there's nobody just camping corners and stuff. But yeah, man, he's just making another push for it. And now this is the other thing. Again, it's very impressive that he was able to pull off a triple with all this mayhem, considering how much these spawns. They didn't have him in a full spawn trap the whole entire time. They had him spawn trap for a bit, and then all of a sudden the enemy flipped the spawn, and then they flipped the spawn again, and then they captured another flag, and these guys are on top of it, man. He's C4 time right here. Well played, even though he got the assist off of it. I think he threw it in the wrong spot, but yeah, but the fact that they keep on capping A and then capping C and then the capping B, it's not like these guys had the A and B spawn the whole entire time, and this guy was able to pull off this triple Moab. It was really quite well played because they another triple spray action right here. It was well played because the spawns flipped so many dang times, and he still maintained composure and still maintained control of the map that he was in, the areas that he was in, which is important. Even if he was in the enemy spawn, he got lucky and flipped it a couple times. And it looks like his buddy is helping him out here quite a bit and giving him those vests. And it's always nice to have some people run some support for you. And there's the triple part right here, just in the nick of time winding down, and he calls in one of them. And I liked how it's interesting that kill streaks they don't stack up when you earn them. Like I can get 2 attack copters and they don't stack, and I can get 2 predator missiles and they won't stack. But if you get 3 Moabs, they all stack on top of each other. I don't understand the mentality of that. I think that's the way it should be, but I don't know why they took them away from the other ones. And there was a nice little like triple spray right here again. So just a crazy gameplay. Called in 1 Moab. He's calling in another one. And then I believe he calls in 1 more. I think actually somebody else even got a Moab, and so they had 4 total that get called in. So pretty. I hate how it slows down and does the slow mo as well. But pretty epic ending. I bet the other team was just like, "Are you kidding me?" Yeah. So there was another one. That guy had a Moab too. KAI. I bet the other team was just freaking out, like, "What just happened? We just got 4 Moabs thrown on us." I think that was his second one, since the other one was from the other guy. But crazy gameplay, man. Let me know if I think that this, or maybe you already called in all 3 of them. I think that this gameplay needs an owner. So if you're the one that had this gameplay, if you're this person, Garge01 or whatever, send me a message and let me know, and then I'll add your name and your channel in the description. 104 and 4. Jesus, man. Have a good one, guys.